Bonjour, I am Lim Yu-Ming from University Malaysia Terengganu, currently pursuing study in UMT, a university major in oceanography, a university near to clear water, and a university near to white sandy beaches, and finally, a place to call home. From here, I learned a lot of things about myself and discover myself, like a two-flip coin, head and tails. And in this great evening, I would like to share my weakness as a part of life learning process. My first greater weakness is I am a procrastinator. I drop dislike thing off like other student, and I do not enjoy the thing that I dislike totally. For example, studying, preparing a paper, doing assignment, and even cleaning a room. And I will never do this thing, and I would like to procrastinate and delay it until the last minute. But anyway, it all depends on me if I do not get a good grade or a messy table or even a messy room. But moving forward, especially working with company, I believe that this problem is a great nuisance and it affects coworker and teammates. I understand I have to change, and in order to change, I make a to-do list every day. I put the dislike thing that I dislike totally on the top of the list and followed by another task. I will never go to number 2 if I did not complete the number 1 task. Besides, I always set a time range per day. I plan to finish a subject assignment in the day for 3 hours. Then I will focus on the assignment and neglect all other minor tasks in order to complete the assignment. I am not perfect yet and still working hard on it. I hope that my effort will be successful in overcoming this procrastination problem. Secondly, I would like to focus on my second weakness, which is the lack of punctuality. I often late to the class in the university, and for example, normally late in the morning class. The morning class always held at 8 a.m. It is too early for me, and I take time to brush up myself. So, as a consequence, I late to the class normally for 5 to 10 minutes, and for every class, attendance is taken. I never skip the class without a reasonable reason, and I always try my best to attend the class even though I am late, because every class is crucial, and miss out a class will cause a big troubles in understanding later. Sometimes, quiz and exercise are given on the spot to make the student alert of what going on the class and late to the class. And sometimes I miss out the quizzes and exercise given, and sometimes late to the class are because of the overwhelming homework, and I burn the midnight oil on the last night in order to finish an assignment given on a specific time. I always sleep late in the previous day in order to finish the assignment. But in context, I believe that the habit is a killer to persist and strive in the company. Late to the work might reduce the impression and efficiency of a task. And in order to overcome completely this problem, I set alarm and maintain a good sleeping habit by waking up and sleep early. For example, I try my best to go to the bed before 12 a.m. and wake up around 7 a.m. And for backup, I would like to set multiple alarms in order to prevent me oversleep. I believe that I still got a lot of room for improvement and now getting better. I do not fatigue easily and having better concentration in the class. I now make use of morning of the day and take the breakfast always to provide me energy and stamina to studying in the class. The last weakness I would like to emphasize here is multitasking. Gary Geller, a book author, have said that you can do 2 things at once, but you can't focus effectively on the 2 things at once. I strongly agree with the point. I believe multitasking is a necessary task for human, and not every human can do multitasking. However, in university life, students need to be able to multitask and be able to finish the assignment on the time, on the spot. To be honest, as a student, sometimes I get stuck to a precise task and neglect to balance all other responsibilities of my jobs. I determine to get one thing done perfectly at one time, rather than having 2 or 3 tasks finished on the time just for the deadline. And this problem have caused me problem. Sometimes I fall my project behind the deadline. And looking forward, I learning how to get one thing done better on a time without improper shortcut in order to get the work done perfectly. For example, and for instance, I can spend the whole day googling for the problem or troubleshooting the solution just for one task in order to have the solution done. And in addition, I would like to ask for appropriate help and channel to effectively handle the problem so that I can focus 100% for the task given. And that's all for my weakness of the day. Thank you.